All right, we are live. What's up, kid? What's up, Joshua? All right, we are live. What's up, kid? Oh, what's up? Whoops, whoops, whoops. What do we do? We went here. Okay, they're still thinking. Okay, gosh, I'm like confusing myself here. Wow, that feels really aggressive to me. I mean, I feel like why can't I still castle though? That's the thing. That's the thing that maybe I'm not quite grasping here. I'm just gonna castle. Like I get it, this looks scary, but I'm just not sure what that actually like accomplishes, you know? What's up, Malloy? How's it going, buddy? Did you catch the did you catch the big match earlier? I know that that was a little early, but okay, see now I'm just getting clipped on 30 seconds into my stream. Like why do people just come in here and just go after me like this? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like they're obviously stream sniping and using stockfish, but like why do I have to put up with this? So like obviously I have to just take. Because if I don't take, they just take my queen. Okay, so we're not even gonna consider the other possibility. I'm not even gonna consider it. Okay, so now they want to play check and mate. If I bring my knight out, they're gonna want to play queen to h3, queen to g2, and play checkmate. So if I go here, queen here. Okay, that's mate. I think we can all agree I'm getting mated if I play into that line. My king has no moves. If I go bishop here, it's just check and mate. I guess that is just checkmate. Any of these two moves would be checkmate right now because my king can't move anywhere. I mean, the good thing is I got 7.5 minutes to figure this out. What's up, Landon? I had 7.5 minutes to figure out how I don't get checkmated here. But maybe I just do. Maybe I just do get checkmated. I mean, this feels like the most resilient first try because it blocks like the checkmate. So if I go here, queen here. I mean, I just don't see it, guys. How do I not get checkmated here? Like, I just don't even understand. Like, I mean, I'm looking at literally like chucking pieces right now and seeing if that would like do anything. Like chucking this piece, but then we just get checkmated nonetheless. Pushing this pawn, queen takes. If we move the rook, check here, check here. Oh, that's it. We just moved the rook. We just moved the rook. Hey, thank you, Slithery Serpent, for the star. Appreciate it. Okay, where do we want to move it? Like here, maybe? Just get it fully out of the way. I'll just go all the way, honestly. Okay, now we survive. Now we survive. We can run, and our knight can block. Okay, now we can't run. Oh, wait, there's no difference. We're still checkmated. Knight here would stop it for a move. Bro, how do I save myself? It's just not even possible. What do you mean AI slop chess? Oh, this is just like all AI generated slop. I'm just leaning into it, bro. You know, like AI is the future. You know what I mean? All right, I'm just gonna resign this, guys. Like what I want to look at is back here when he sacks. Okay, he sacks. He's negative 7.5. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Whatever, bro. Yeah, you're just dead here. I agree, bro. Trust me, I agree. All right, let's get into another one here. I'll play d4 this game, just mix things up a little bit. I mean, bro, like, how do I get messed up like that? Game 1, bro. Game 1. Pizza Python says, every time I click on the stream, you're just getting brutally mated. But, bro, you have to understand, like, this is all just AI. It's not even real. So, like, it doesn't even really matter, you know what I mean? Vote to draw that last game. Bruh. Resign button is the best move. Let's develop the queen. Someone said, let's play, bro. I'm 2500blitz.com. No. I literally, and you probably missed this earlier. You're probably new here if you think you can just come into my stream and ask me to play a game, but we played against a WFM Lila Carids earlier today. She's a Twitch streamer. Go check her out if you haven't already. She's 2500 blitz. She beat me 4 games in a row. I'm done with that, bro. Hit me up if you're 200 elo. Maybe then you'll get a match. But really on this channel, what we do is viewer tournaments, where on Sunday afternoons, we put together a big arena on chess.com, and you all will get a chance to play against me then. So just click that follow button and come back on Sunday. The GOAT says, I hit 1700 rapid. Any tips on making it to 2000? It's a big jump. It's a big jump. Just start reviewing all of your games and make sure that you're not getting stuck in the openings too long. Like, make sure that you understand, like, most openings. Definitely make sure that you're creating a plan in your middle games. I mean, really, at that point, you just got to grind. You got to put the hours in. There's no quick tricks. Diesel says, is 1150 elo after 80 days of chess good? Yeah, that's, stop flexing in my chats, bro. You know that's good. You little prodigy. I mean, this opens up my queen nicely. I'm trying to see if I can do something with that. I mean, I'm also considering just popping my rook in. Like, I mean, I just can't care less if they double my pawns here, to be honest. I just want to attack this guy. Abdurrahim says legendary YouTube pool. Preach, bro. Let's get our rooks doubled while we still can. I would love to hop my knight in as well. Maybe I should have just done that straight away, but it does cut off the circulation of my rooks to each other. Is reading the comments distracting? Hey, thank you, Aiden, for the floating heart. Thank you. I mean, I'm a streamer, not a professional chess player. It's all good. I don't mind if it's a little distracting. So I think just I guess I don't really want to take that and have the queen come in and hit my pawn. So I'm just going to continue to mount some pressure here. Now we're threatening to double these pawns in front of our opponent's king, which should be a pretty attackable weakness. How can we continue to make progress is the question on my mind here. I mean, takes, queen takes, doesn't really do anything for us. I kind of want to continue just mobilizing pieces, bringing them in. If this knight was in here, I'd love to get my queen behind this rook. Not an option, though. If we go here, bishop takes, pawn takes, Queen takes. Guess that loses material. What we can do is we can push this pawn forward 2 squares here. Hitting the bishop with the 2 knights guarding. Guys, stream's just starting up. Everyone smack that like button. Let's get it bumping in here. I want to have a nice high energy Saturday night stream. Let's get it rolling. So now I think queen here. Queen here. The knight probably goes here, but then I discovered check him. He gets smoked. I win. GG's. What do you guys think? Although queen here, pawn push, and then I've kind of accomplished nothing. Oh, but rook takes pawn. Okay, never mind. This should be pretty lights out. If this knight moves, we move the rook with a discovered check on the opponent's king. Yeah, and we have rook takes pawn now. I'm just trying to decide, is knight takes pawn better? Is knight takes pawn better because then our rook stays here? Or do we want this to be opened up? Like, I guess it targets a pawn. We'll stay principled. Let's keep our rooks nice and connected with each other. We'll target another pawn. If this pawn moves, the queen takes this pawn. This looks very nice for us. What up, Meme Fast Speedruns? How's it going, buddy? Yes, happy Father's Day weekend. Guys, let me know in chat. Am I anyone's father figure in this chat? Am I the best anyone's got here? I mean, if we could displace that rook. Thank you, Andrianto, for sharing the live. If we could displace this knight, like, we're just crushing. I just don't see an easy way to do that, I guess. I'm kind of just thinking about piling more pieces in right now. Obviously, this pawn is hanging us well. We could create the legendary triple stack. I'd like my queen being on this diagonal, though. Rook forward, we get forked. So that's not an option. I'm just going to take the aggressive route here, I think. Slithery says, Variance is my father. I'm with his other 30 children in my basement. That's not what I meant, bro. That's not what I meant. Don't talk about that on stream. Let's push. If queen takes, knight takes. If pawn takes, queen takes, knight. He's in trouble. He's just straight up in trouble. He's moving out of the way of this pin so that the knight can move and there's no discovered checks. But now, I guess if I bring the knight in, he smacks it off for the bishop. I don't want to take, really. Oh, like, this is also threatening this fork. This. Oh, wait, can I sack for the bishop? Rook takes, knight here. I mean, it's just so tempting, but there's just 0 point. Is there a point? Maybe. I don't know. Can we just push this pawn, actually? This looks like a better version. So he's either opening up this this H file in front of his king, or if he takes with bishop, we'll play knight takes. Broth says, Alex, your streams always make my day. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Okay, how can we harness this? Like maybe like king here, rook here. Or do we just like bring the queen back somehow? We've got options. We've got options. I'm still contemplating the sack for sure. All right, this is our best move though. This is our best move. We're threatening a fork. If bishop takes, rook takes, and then we're threatening this pawn. And our queen can always rotate around. We should be able to win this. This would be kind of a sell if I don't. There's still the tension here, but if pawn takes, queen takes, if queen takes, knight takes, that still exists. That hasn't changed. You gotta watch the time, bro. I'll try. Okay, there's no fork threats. I'm just gonna grab this. Let's just start. Oh, wait, he's hitting my rook. Almost missed that, lol. So check. Okay. This looks good. Now we're threatening a check. If he lets us play this, he's in a lot of trouble. I would love to win this game and start climbing back up towards 2200. Oh, I guess we just play knight takes. Is there anything else we can play? That's kind of unappealing to me. The check doesn't work. Okay, that's kind of our only play here. It's just a shame. Now we gotta like rotate pieces back over. But is what it is. I mean, his king is just wide open. But I just wish our knight wasn't out of the play. We also have a passed pawn in the center. Really? Check, queen takes. There's no more threat, really. This knight is cutting me off so hard. I'm just gonna get this pawn rolling. I'm not feeling like my king is under threat, but we're just doing so bad on the clock right now. This is, I mean, it's complex though. It's complex. I'd like to get my queen here. That's like the main point of this move. Like we push it, like maybe we'll make it into a queen, but this is the main idea. Takes. There's no, okay, there's no checks really. This pawn's not hit because the knight defends. And then we'll just keep pushing. I mean, this knight guides it through this one square. That's a little sketchy. Once we get here, it's rook to e8. If I can't convert this in a minute 40, I'm going to be disappointed. Everyone smack the like button on the stream right now. Let's get it bumping. I want to have a fat Saturday afternoon stream. Let's go, guys. Check. Oh, wait. What about this check? Okay, he didn't play it. Don't need to worry about it. Queen here. Knight takes. Check. The queen just blocks. Okay, rook here. Check here. Check here. I don't think we've got something better than this. He's going to get in and play checks, though. Oh, check. King moves. Queen takes knight. Well, but then we just take this knight and we're in. He can trade queens, though. Take back with knight. Oh, then it's just check and trade queens. That's so annoying. We're going to be losing. We played such a beautiful game, man. We played such a beautiful game, and it's all going to come crashing down now. So I guess we don't take, so that way they have to... I mean, you know, we could still win this, though. We could still win this because this pawn is so far. I don't know. I'd be a little scared. I think he's just calculating. Can I trade down into an endgame right now? Ooh, I'm going to take the draw. Rook takes, queen takes, and then we just... Oh, it's not a draw. I should have stayed on that longer. Oh, we're just getting checkmated now. I guess here. Check. I think we just push this pawn now. 2 squares for promotion. Our knight is carrying. Our knight isn't defended. Maybe I should have pushed a4 as well, but that's what it is. Check here, check. He can trade queens. Again, I don't know if he wants to, though. Check. I mean, 2 squares, but he's going to push this pawn and checkmate us. Super sketchy. I'm just going to go for it, guys. I'm just going to go for it. If rook here, we just push. I'm trying to get my king out. Grab pawns. 20 seconds left. We have to speed up here. It's just a4 when I can. I mean, my king is just going on a mission right now. Does he take here? That feels kind of psychopathic to me for him to take. Oh, it's here. Probably. Oh, I needed to bring my king back. I just was out of time. Check. We pick up this pawn, though. I wonder if they sack the rook. Pre-move. Now we've got a new baby to invest in here. Get our knight out of the way. We're just going here, guys. Knight here. Just king here and we're lost. Oh, I just ran out of time, man. I genuinely think that was probably like drawn or winning for me at one point there. Like right here. Never mind. Okay, we were like a tempo off, getting back in time, pretty much. Holy, 600 people watching on YouTube. All right, let's get to the next game. Let's get to the next game. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Alec Postno asked, how was the collab earlier? You going to make a long form from it? We're definitely going to make a long form, short form, all of the above. It was a blast playing with Lila. She's she's been doing this for 7 years now, a lot longer than me. And she gave me some nice words of wisdom, along with an absolute thrashing in the chess matches. I held my own for like 90% of some of the games and then just lost it in the last few moves. But yeah, it was a blast and it was great working with her. So I can't wait to put out some more content on it. And yeah. All right, guys. I'm still not sure which way I'd like to castle. My opponent's pawns are kind of pushed in front of his king over here, which makes me feel like attacking could be best here. I mean, they're getting ready to push over here. I gotta make a decision. Let's go after this pawn first here. Hitting this pawn. I mean, you just gotta feel like attacking is the play here. I think we can play g5 as well because of the knight and the queen guarding that square. Now we can't play g5 anymore. That's unfortunate. They can't really take us in the center right now, though. I'm still deciding whether I want to commit my king this way or this way. Either way, I'd like to attack my opponent here. You need to play General Zod. How high rated is he? I see his streams kind of go crazy. He seems like an interesting guy. All right, I'm going to castle because I want to break in the center. And I don't want my king in the middle when I break in the middle. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see why we can't really take... I guess if this once the knight moves, our bishop will be hanging. That's kind of the downside here. So we can't quite push yet. Our bishop needs to move somewhere else. I'm still looking at this move. It just doesn't quite work right now. Maybe we move the knight to facilitate these pawn pushes. Like we could push one more square here. Go this way. If they push, it's just bishop back. Well, we can't go all the way back because then knight takes pawn. But then knight takes this pawn and we take his knight. Or we could sack. All right, I'm taking the fun option. I'm taking the fun option. Let's go. Let's go for it. Okay, I can just drop back here. The knight gets in. Our pawns can push now very easily. Maybe rook to g8 at some point here. Zod is 2,600 plus. Okay, then I would get smacked. What's the point into? I mean, it'd be fun though. Thank you, DT, for sharing the live. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Alex says never should have changed the title from sacrificing pieces. I like switching it up. It's fun. Maybe that can be like our main one though. White's defense isn't that good. White's defense isn't that good because I sacked an entire piece, dude. All right, we can push this now. The bishop can't recapture. I'm going to go for it. We are getting in, guys. We are getting in. Can we play this check? Rook takes, king takes, rook check. Maybe we play this first so our queen can get in. Guys, I kind of want to go for it. We could also double our rooks. Lots of things to consider. We could bring the knight in also. The thing is, if we don't push this now, he gets his rook. He gets his rook behind. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. And obviously, the knight is not a defender of this pawn. It's pinned to the queen. I wish my bishop was more involved. At some point later, maybe we reroute it along these diagonals. Oh, he goes to the corner. Oh boy, how do we get through here? How do we crack open the last bit of his defense? I'm thinking the issue is it gets cut off a bit here. Let's use our pawns instead. Alex says, how's low variance? We haven't seen him in a while. He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, hopefully I can get him on stream sometime in the near future. He just hasn't been, we don't live in like the same place. So he's more of like a guest star, you know? He does a lot in the back end though to help the channel run. And he's, an important part of the stream. Someone said never play F6. That does not apply in any way, shape, or form to this position. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's just so unrelated to what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm probably just gonna stick with my plan here. We're just trying to get our pawns forward here, guys. If we can get this pawn like just pushing through here, like we are in business. 6 minutes each, trying to keep a little bit better control of my clock this game as compared to the last one, where obviously the clock issues caught us. Rook to F8 next, and suddenly we're applying some serious pressure on this pin. The attack is out of fuel. The attack's a bit out of fuel. One thing I have going for me right now is I still have my knight. Like, imagine my knight on this square, for example. Not that I can actually get there right now because of this one, but like bishop here, knight comes in. Could even maybe go this way. That's 3 moves, guys, that just totally screw up his umbrella pawn strategy. Let's just start going for it. I guess knight here, king takes, discovered check. We'll have to look at if that's worth it. Alex says the attack is out of fuel, but variance's delusion always keeps the position positive. Facts. Here, king takes. Do we take? I mean, the knight's free to move now. You know what? If he wants to remove the umbrella pawn, I'm gonna let him remove the umbrella pawn. Right now, the threat is literally checkmate, guys. I know it looks like I'm just forking the king and queen, but I'm actually doing a little bit more than that. So. Maybe the bishop comes back. Maybe this is something we should have done first just to keep an extra eye on that pawn, but yeah, if he wants to chuck the umbrella pawn here, happy for that. If you're enjoying the stream and you want me to win this game, everyone click that like button on the stream. I'm trying to have a nice big Saturday afternoon stream here, and it really helps push me in the algorithm if you click that like button. Knight here is check, and it hits the queen. King takes. Queen check. Oh my gosh, is that mate? Oh, knight blocks. Knight blocks. So, I can't take here first. Knight blocks. Then what? Then what? Then what? Okay, so check. King takes. Queen check. Knight blocks. Oh, where's my checkmate, man? Where's my checkmate? King takes. Like, maybe this instead. Then this would be checkmate on h2. Alex says, funnily enough, I always forget to like the live until you say something. That's why I do it, bro. Like, I know people are enjoying the stream and want to click like, but it's just part of it, you know? I get it. Wow, can they do that? So check, knight takes queen, check, rook takes, and we accomplish basically nothing. If we go here, we just get forked. Jeez, that's kind of a killer move, guys. Okay. All right. We're going to find a checkmate here. We sacked a piece. My sacrifices always work. They only work. They never mess up, so we're good here. Still trying to move this knight, play a check, and enter the opponent's position. I just would really like to have this bishop more involved. It's kind of a shame. Even this rook should be getting more involved. Run it down to 320. We're at 340. Another game where I'm not doing incredibly well on the time management, but you know. Hey, thank you, MPM, for sharing the live. Appreciate you. Yeah, I lost a tempo there. I lost a tempo. We're okay, though. This king is sus. He goes back this way. We just grab the knight. Our queen sneaks in, and we're probably going to checkmate here. I mean, hey, I'm glad I'm not in my opponent's shoes, and I'm down an entire piece right now, okay? One thing about being down material, though, like, are these pieces really doing anything in the game right now? Are they really contributing? Like, if he pushes this pawn, we just discover. Come on, guys. Let's win this one. I'm down to 2145. I'm a lot lower than I normally am. So I'd like to win. Okay, there's a move I would have never predicted. Okay, because it's a fork. So if we discover, they take our rook. But we're going to discover this way. So we're hitting the queen, essentially. After king takes, bishop check. That's checkmate, I believe. Oh, dude, this is a brutal checkmate. Oh, wait, queen here or king here? Yeah, it's checkmate. It's got to be checkmate. Check. Again. Oh, they're sacking the queen? But that comes with check. That comes with check too. Oh, this is all over, guys. I think that they missed that was coming with a check. Now we're plus 1 point in material, but my opponent's position is totally falling apart here. Should hopefully be made in a couple of moves. I don't think that was it. Bishop here. Or here. Bishop here doesn't work because of rook takes. I still have like this dream of like getting my bishop more involved, but... So, bishop here, rook here. Queen over. I think this is pretty undeniable. Rook here. Rook here. And then bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes. I don't see how he gets another defender on that pawn, guys. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. Don't tell me I got lucky. I don't even want to see it. Don't even tell me I got lucky. We had a brilliant move that game. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. This is brilliant. I mean, we can check out like the whole attack here. So guys, we actually sacked a piece this game. Knight takes. They're calling that a miss. Okay. No, they like my sack. My sack is good. My sack is winning. They umbrella pawned, which kind of neutralized everything. I mean, the computer likes my plan of breaking through here. Ooh, don't take the umbrella pawn. Don't take the umbrella pawn. Brilliant. Now, what I really wanted was queen takes, check, king here. And this is what we had calculated. Check, king here, and checkmate. Which would have been a fun little checkmate. But ultimately, we get the win here. Obviously not a perfect game, but a very cool one. Very fun. And we got a nice sack in there. F6 was a mistake, lol. Hey, thanks for the $2, Paul. Appreciate you, bro. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch at High Variance TV. Go check it out. All right, we got the maybe accelerated dragon. All right. It was a perfect game in my eyes. Don't let the engine tell you otherwise. Agreed. Agreed, bro. And we'll just castle short here. Why can't I? Ah. That's not good. Sorry, one sec, guys. Why do people come into streams and put stupid stuff, man? Sorry, guys, I'm having trouble with my moderation settings on my TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. It's like not letting me ban people right now. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. But, can you just, like, stop, bro? Can you just, like, be chill, please? No one's looking at your thing, bro. Being cringe. Let me see if I can pop out my chat here. Let's develop the knight here. What's that, guys? I'm literally trying to fix the chat. So capture here. We have control over the center still. It's all good. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to get my moderation fixed here. Let's push here. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just not letting me click on people to ban them right now. I just don't know what to do about it. I'm actually considering ending my stream and restarting just to get it fixed, but maybe they'll just stop and be chill. Yeah, I don't know. That's really bad. TikTok has to fix that. Like really badly. I'm on my laptop right now. Considering just dropping my queen in, I don't think that quite works though. This should be good enough though. Our knight can hop in. If bishop takes, our other knight recaptures, and then we're still stopping this pawn from pushing forward. Try using your phone. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're still just gonna hop in here. This is a knight's dream right here. Okay. Wow, our position's almost like so good right now that I don't even like know what to do with it. Like we could maybe push this pawn. I think that they want to push here and like break open these pawns, so this is probably best here. And there's no way for the queen to like get around and hit this. The bishop can't either. I mean, do they want to go for like some checkmate threat or something? I'm not too sure. This seems like a free pawn though. Like queen takes. Oh, but then, well, that's not a checkmate threat though, because my queen blocks. Okay, that's just a free pawn. And we'll just come back. Well, they'll move and they'll check. It's just not really a real threat. I mean, you know, we'll just slide over with our king here. We'll just slide over. Okay, they hit our rook. I mean, I'll just clog things up again. Now, I think our best chance of quickly winning this game is like getting our rook behind these pawns and just pushing the passers. We're up one pawn, but it's an outside pass pawn, so yeah, should be nice. Pushing forward one square doesn't really make sense because then they just push back. We can move this knight and grab a pawn. This way. Okay, I'm gonna get my rooks behind these pawns like we discussed and just get these rolling. Rook to b8 next. Okay, they want to trade off our strong knight here. That makes sense. I think we can push now, though. Or rook. This is probably best. Like, bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. And then our rook is just, like, really powerful. We could get them doubled. And yeah, we're still threatening maybe to push this pawn here. Someone said, my goat does not know how to play up material. Go ahead and lose 2 pawns to get your buff. Facts, bro. Let's push. How long did it take you to get to 2100? Like 5 years maybe. It's been a while to get here. Takes, queen takes is the threat here. I have no idea what that accomplishes. I'm just gonna grab this free pawn. Now our knight can hop into to f3, which is like should be pretty much GG's. This is like one of the worst positions I've put my opponent in. This is bad, guys. I mean, again, like my queen and my rook defend, so there's not a threat there. Like there's no tactics. I mean, do they just want to trade everything, like down material? I'm about to check and pick up a pawn. I don't think they want to do that. What's your daily training regime? Well, first I wake up in the morning and I do 800 chess puzzles. Then I study openings for the next couple of hours. And then finally, maybe I'll hop on stream if I'm feeling good enough about my performance. So I'm considering going around this way. Again, this is kind of umbrella pawning them, so I don't think they're going to take that. We also have this check. There's no like rook takes because knight check. So check, forcing the king to capture is tempting. Oh, and then our queen gets in as well. Okay, this is our best play. Oh, but our queen doesn't get in because then we get checkmated. So it's this. It's this and then this. That is our best play. Move orders, guys. Move orders are important. Can we get an Ashton Hall-esque daily routine video? Sure, why not? I feel like that'd be pretty funny. Okay, I mean, we're where we're at now. We're plus 2 pawns. We've got an outside passer. This pawn is hanging, but we can probably defend that pretty easily. Let's just do it like this. And then we'll start getting these pawns rolling when we can. Hit this pawn. I don't even understand my opponent's movement. This is pretty bot-like movement. Not that I'm actually calling them a bot, but it feels like bot-like movement to me. Keep that knight defended. Start rolling these pawns. This should be a pretty easy one to convert. I mean, can we just... Oh, okay. That was a bad move for me. Hey, thank you for the floating heart, Josh. Appreciate you. Hey, that was a bad move. I'm just going to keep rolling. We're going to lose a pawn here. $5,000 or kiss from Magnus Carlsen. I guess, like, what do I get out of the kiss? Like, does he, like, dispel some of his chess knowledge to me, or is it just for funsies? Why am I just dropping pawns right now? What am I doing? Oh my gosh, why am I throwing? This is what I do, man. I get into really good positions, then I start to sell. Okay. We're still up a pawn. Hopefully this is still winning, at least. Now this pawn's hanging. I'll just keep going. Thanks for the 100, Josh. Appreciate it. Opponent's moving like a bot. Proceeds to move like a bot. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, rook takes, king takes. No, I don't want to do that. Then I'll lose this pawn. Okay, I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm just going to keep pushing. There's no way. Like, if he plays rook takes, king takes, there's no way for his king to get over to this pawn. And we're just so close to promoting here. I mean, I guess so. Check. If he pushes this pawn, we can push back on g6 and win a pawn. Hey, thanks for the 100, Josh. Appreciate it. How did you masterfully convert your winning position into a draw? Pure skill. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch right now at High Variance TV. Go check it out. Pawn takes, rook takes, then our rook goes back. You know what, guys? It's funny. I still think I'm winning here. Maybe I'm not, but oh, now I'm not. That's just another blunder. I'm so bad at chess, dude. Maybe I'm just not an endgame guy, but like, I'll prioritize keeping my passed pawn alive, but I think we're lost now. Let's try and win a pawn back. I mean, this realistically, it should be drawn still. It should be drawn. Like pawn here, rook goes all the way back. Promote, rook takes, and it's just drawn. On the bright side, we didn't lose it. I think. I mean, it's still... We still should be able to recapture this. Like, rook here, king here. This king's not in time. So I guess it'd be like check here. Check here. Yeah, no. I mean, it's just drawn. It's just drawn. I mean, we'd have to really trick him to not draw this. I wonder if he'll try to flag us once we... Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to flag us. You definitely see this a lot at my elo. We'll just play nice and quick here. Get the draw. We'll just shuffle back and forth. I'm just going to play really quick here, guys. I'm not moving outside of these couple of squares here. You having fun, bro? Like, bro. Yes, go back. Lets me checkmate you. Okay. I mean, I'm quicker. I just started with less time. All right. There's the draw by the 50 move rule. Like, I'm going to play 50 moves in 2.5 minutes, bro. Missile Projects asks, would you rather eat a sandwich or fight a rabies-infested dog? I mean, what do I get for fighting the dog? Why am I playing a 2400? All right, bro, I'll block it in. Why am I playing a 2400 in Rapid right now? I literally get 13 elo if I win this. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day and post all the best moments. But I don't know why I'm playing a 2400 right now. I'm literally 2150 right now. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, sorry about that. All right, I'm not trying to do anything weird here. I just want to get castled. Everyone lock in, guys. Everyone get dialed. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna castle. I was thinking about jumping my knight in, but then we were dropping a pawn. I mean, so far, like, this is definitely something I've seen. It does scare me playing against someone this high elo and playing something I haven't seen, like, a ton, but I've definitely seen this. We can just come back here. I lost that last game because I refused the kiss from Magnus Carlsen. I was just trying to figure out what the benefits were. $5,000 or kiss Magnus Carlsen. I don't know. Ooh, why am I getting attacked here? I guess if they push one more time, we can just take the bishop. So I guess we're fine. I kind of just want to push. Now we're threatening a fork. And our opponent's king is still in the center. They've committed pawns in front of their king. I think going through the center has to be our best opportunity. Push, takes. I mean, it's interesting. I think we'll just capture here. And then I don't want that pawn to come forward any farther here and mess up my pawn structure. So we'll stop it in its tracks there. I'd like to continue making progress in the center. I think d5 is my best play. Just ripping open these pawns here. Opening up our queen on his king. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch at High Variance TV. We've got a growing community there. It's pretty cool to watch over there. So go check me out on Twitch. High Variance TV. Have you seen the last games from Magnus? He played quite bad for some unknown reasons. Did he play better or worse than this 2400 I'm smacking around right now? Just out of curiosity. Takes. I mean, this would be probably winning. Does he play king to f8? That looks ugly. King d8 looks even worse. We've got the ability to push pawns all over the board here, guys, as well. We'll hunt down his king wherever it goes. Our king is nice and safe in the corner. I got you, Alec. Oh. That is the Twitch stream without a link. The thing is that links just don't really work that well on YouTube Live. Okay, we can't take this pawn. If we push here, pawn takes, bishop takes. I guess it would be pawn takes, knight takes, hitting the queen. Takes, knight takes. Okay, so we are about to lose a pawn in the center here. I don't want to take. I'd much rather push. Let's just go for it. Pawn takes, knight takes. And then we can bring our rook into the center. I'm still, like, really liking my position here. I really am. Do you read YouTube chat? Yeah, of course. I read all my chats. There's really not that much going on that I miss stuff, to be honest. I miss stuff sometimes, but for the most part, I see everything. So yeah, pawn takes, knight takes. Should be simple enough here. Really? This is the thing about playing people higher rated than you. They play moves that surprise you. This is surprising to me. I'm going to double my rooks and try and keep this pawn moving. Okay, they hit our queen here. I could slide my queen forward, going for a queen trade. That would entail me determining that I'm winning here. The problem is if I go back, we get forked. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll back myself. I do think my position is better. It's not! Queen takes pawn takes fork. Bro, I'm playing a perfect game through 17 moves, and then I just mess up once. And I know he's going to find it because he's so much better than me. Oh my God, dude. It's just... I just play so good, and then I just don't. Y'all know what I'm saying? I mean, like... It's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I mean, we just missed one. We just missed one little move, man. Can't push here anymore, like, ever. We can grab a pawn, though. I mean... It's a small consolation, but I'll take it. I guess we'll take any pawn that we can get since we're down a rook for a knight here. Okay, we got to take back this way. Oh, my rook's hanging after everything's traded. I don't see any way around this, guys. I mean, his pawns are tripled, which is pretty funny, but it's only for a moment. Knight takes knight here, keeps our pawn defended, and attacks this weak pawn. Wouldn't be surprised to see bishop takes as well here. Can I push? No, I can't push. I'm thinking about moving the rook so we can take... Even just sliding it forward would be good. I think this is just stronger, though, targeting this loose pawn here. Like, rook here, bishop to a4. There's also there's a huge fork. Oh, my gosh. There's a big boy fork here. If I get to play this, we're right back in it, guys. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's keep it rolling. I mean, there's just no way to defend all this. Like, rook here, we fork. I mean, at the very least, we're winning a pawn back here. But I have a feeling we'll win more. Potentially. Like, guys, think about it. If they want to stop this fork and they play rook here, that's also a fork. Are we gonna beat a 2400? Are we gonna beat it? This would be like my all-time highest elo rapid win, I think. I'll answer. What elo did you start your account at? Like 1100, 1000, something like that. Check. Takes. Okay, guys. I mean, we're equal material now, but he's got really bad pawn structure. Okay. Knight can't hop in. There's no bishop takes. We're easily defending that enough times. I guess when I think about what's loose, that is pretty loose. I can't get my knight here because of his knight. Should we just push this pawn? Let's get our rook. Let's get our rook out of the way so there's no more tactics like what happened earlier. Alex says, if you beat this 2400, I'll unsub and then sub again. Oh my gosh. Take. Bishop takes. I guess we kind of have to. This pawn is hit. Push? Now push, then the knight comes in. Rook here is an option. Knight back is an option. Knight forward is also an option. Maybe we can hop in here. I would like to maybe play rook to e1 as well, or push this pawn, just because it is quite loose here. 4 minutes versus 320, guys. This would be my highest rated player that I've ever beaten on Rapid. Someone said trade the pieces, Unk, he's 2400. You might be onto something. Knight takes, knight takes. Knight here, pawn takes. Bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes, rook takes, rook takes. You guys know what I mean? Bro, what? Okay. Am I fine here? Which pawn do I want to take? I guess we'll take the passed pawn. But then we lose this one. Okay. See, the problem with this move is that just, like, instigates him to start pushing. And I just don't want that. I'm just thinking about playing this, to be honest. Because we'll hit a pawn, we'll defend our pawn. Maybe the king just needs to start running as well. My next two moves should probably be king moves. And obviously, we're just going to make sure that we don't get forked here. There are checks now. Put it down to 240. That's plenty of time for a 2400 to convert this position. Trust me. Get this bishop move in before it's no longer playable. And then we'll push these pawns. Let's try and create an outside passer. Like, knight here or here doesn't really do much. Because, like, if he goes here, I'm just going to start pushing my pawns. I'm not even going to, like, you know, go backwards or anything. Let's go, guys. He's correctly identifying my strategy and bringing pieces back. Push. See them trying to trade things here. Bishop can come all the way back. Yeah, again, we're trying to get these pawns pushing. We can't right now because of knight takes pawn. So we could play bishop back to d1 and then push. It's a little bit passive, though. King here, check. I don't really want to instigate that. This looks nice and active. If the knight moves, we can go grab pawns. And now we're ready to push our h-pawn. 2 minutes versus 2:13. Everyone smack that like button right now if you think I can win this. And get my highest elo win ever on Rapid. If pawn takes, king takes knight. Maybe we play bishop to a4 just to stop the king from coming and pushing these pawns. We'll see what he plays here. Obviously, pawn takes, king takes, push the h-pawn. That's a likely outcome. We got to take. If he plays takes and takes, are we not in time? Push, 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 push. Oh, we're one square off. We're gonna lose, guys. We're gonna lose. Promote, push. We're one tempo off. I'm gonna go with this pawn just because our king can help it. No, dude. Oh my gosh, I played such a beautiful game. I played such a beautiful game. And that's such a shame, guys. I'm not unhappy with that at all. Wow, we're still equal here. Oh, I needed to push my h-pawn. I needed to push my h-pawn. Like this. Then takes, takes. Oh, no. Takes, then we push again. That's hard to find. That is hard to find. All right, guys, let's get into the next game here. It was one tempo off with the a-pawn. It wasn't 5 tempos off. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. And if you want to support a little bit extra, check out my Twitch stream. I'm putting it again into the chat. It's pinned to my YouTube chat. Let's make space for our bishop to drop back into. Let's pin the opponent's knight to their queen. And we will get castled. See, guys, we can hang with these higher elo players. It's just like converting that's hard for me because just like when it gets to the end game, it gets tough. What's up, Sawyer? What are you talking about? Thank you, Mo, for the follow. Thank you, Dior, for the follow. Thank you, Mason. Let's drop the bishop back. I want to be able to push this pawn without the queen taking our bishop. Takes, knight takes. Looks nice. Carrick says, get him next time, Tiger. Roar. Thanks, bro. Okay, let's cement our center here. I'm liking this game so far. I wonder if there's like knight takes, pawn takes, bishop. Oh no, it's bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Forking the queen and the rook. That's winning material. Bishop takes pawn. Let's see if he lets it play us. Or let's see if he lets us play it. Now I want to sack more. I want to sack everything. Let me think about this. Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Queen here. Or queen here. Bishop back. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Screw it. I'm sacking everything. Brilliant. I don't know if this is brilliant. We're sacking the house, guys. Essentially, once my queen gets in here and my knight forks everything, we should just be winning. Oh, does he just decline? Does he just, like, decline taking this? Oh, no, he doesn't. This is winning now. Oh, there's a check. It's not winning. I missed the check. Okay. What's the quickest way to get more pieces involved here? I'm worried about this knight moving and like the bishop hitting us. So let's get... Oh, we can't even bring this knight in because the bishop just takes. Well, we have a whole lot of pawns on the bright side. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these pawns, to be honest. I feel a little bit spoiled here. I wish this move did something. It just doesn't at all. So if we push, there's just knight takes pawn. I'm going to get out of the pin. Maybe like knight here next. Eyeing up this rook in this checkmate square. What options do we have here? I feel like we don't have a good option here, but I'm trying to figure out what our best one is. Queen here is not great because then the knight moves. The rook opens up on us. Queen can't go to these squares. It can't go here again because of the knight moves. I guess we have to go all the way back, which sucks. I feel like we're losing the initiative here a little bit. Now, what's up, dictator? Now, my plan here is push. Okay. There has to be... Okay, we can't go to any of these squares. We can't go this way. So we can either go back, which is not really what I want to do, or we can just shuffle to the side here. I mean, we're just we're just trying to figure something out here. Oh, all right. I'm gonna resign this one. I don't know why I didn't see that that was hitting my bishop. I missed the fork, guys. I missed the fork. Haven't sacrificed enough material yet for this to be winning. Agreed. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Let's get into the next one. Okay. I'm not used to playing against this opening, to be honest, so I don't really know how to play it. I'm assuming we need to fianchetto here, though, just to combat our opponent's bishop and then castle short. That's what we're going to go for, at least. Now he just pushes. We rotate our knight over. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. Let's develop our bishop and hit their queen. Can I push? No, not quite. Wait, can I? Push, knight takes, queen takes, rook into the center. Wait, we can. Because after knight takes, oh, bishop takes, king takes, queen takes. It's like, it feels like there should be something. Let's bring our rook to the center. Now it definitely is a fork. Thanks, dictator. Appreciate you. Pawn pushes, knight takes, bishop takes, king takes. Okay, so we shouldn't probably go for that, but again, this is... I might just have knight here. Knight here. Knight takes, pawn takes. It doesn't quite work yet. We can just jump around, though. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the best move. Wouldn't be surprising to me. Let's go after our opponent's rook. And again, we are threatening to push, forking the knight and the queen right now, because the knight and the rook guard. I'm trying to break open the center because my opponent's king is still in the middle. One sec, guys. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. All right, whatever. Sorry, guys. Let's get back into the game here. Let's get our knight more active here. Hit the opponent's bishop. Maybe there's some attacks we can make in the future here. I mean, why not grab that strong bishop? And we'll push, takes, and takes, and we'll have this really nice, strong center here. I mean, that looks really nice for us. That looks really nice. Let's attack this pawn with our rook and our queen, and also just bring our queen to a more active square in the center. I'm thinking if we can open this up. Okay, yeah, they're just going to kick us out. I'm going to go back this way. The idea is if we can open this up, our bishop will sort of hit the queen and rook on this diagonal. Could apply some nice pressure. So we can take the... we can't take with the rook quite. I mean, we're looking good here. We're looking good. We could even play like queen to c5 next, just loading up on this knight. All right, let's not sack the queen. We don't need to go that extreme. I'm thinking about this move. Just loading up pressure. Like queen here. All right, we'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. Now we're threatening to win a knight. They probably have to put a rook. Okay, or that. Yep, that makes sense. Let's try and remove that knight here. Maybe bring a rook into the center. I mean, we could just win a pawn as well here. Maybe that's our best move. Not too sure. 5:30 versus our opponent's 8:30. They're playing much quicker than us. What's up, Dark? Kramnik would be losing his mind at me. Yes, I'm just playing so good. Really? Okay, so we can win a pawn in the center. I mean, surely this is just our best play. Like, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. We're threatening this pawn. And we're threatening this knight. And we're still threatening this pawn with the rook and queen. There's got to be a winning position. Okay, so we can in between move, play the check, and then move our queen. That rook has hit us well. We could also rotate the queen back. Queen takes pawn is not an option because if rook takes bishop. I'll just play the check. Then we'll rotate our queen. Oh, okay. I was hoping he would play that. Isn't this just like GG's? His only king move is here. And we're threatening to discover. Like bishop here hitting the rook and discover checking our opponent's king. I mean, come on. And we're still threatening this. Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking we move the bishop this way because then the king can't go back. It can't go hide. I think king here, bishop here. If the king steps forward, I mean, they made that check, so. Once the king steps out into no man's land, my rooks come in. And that's when the real trouble starts. Check. If queen takes, rook takes rook. Let's go, guys. What a game. What a game. GG's. I don't care if I missed mate 2. That was a good one, bro. I'm cool with trading, I guess. I'm cool with it. Bro, why is this guy still playing? I've got 4.5 minutes left. Come on, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I'll see you later, buddy. I'll see you later, buddy. Farming 2100s like Atlantic salmon. Agreed, bro. If you guys are new here and enjoying this stream, learning something, or just having fun, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, JBiz. How can I improve defensive chess against aggressive players? Just really evaluate like the opportunities for sacrifices. Like if they're like swarming your king with their pieces, really start checking for sacrifices. Like can they check a knight or a bishop to open up my position here? If someone's aggressive and you know it, they're going to be looking for those sacrifices themselves. After knight takes, I mean, if he takes my bishop, we'll just develop our knight. That's fine, I guess. I'd rather keep the bishop pair on the board, to be honest with you, but it's not the end of the world. And I don't think there's anything we can do about it, so. I'm going to move my knight with the intention of pushing a pawn to clear this knight out. Do you have a FIDE rating? No, I do not. I've never played like in an international tournament or whatever. I already know what he's going to play here. It's going to be queen here. Oh, really? I was like pretty sure that they were going to play that. I've got a strat. Ooh, wait. We've got a couple of ideas here. Queen here next. And then we've got like this threat. And this threat. We're going to have to be careful about like these fork ideas for sure, but I guess these checks, I should say, not forks, but we're closing in here. Okay, now we kick the knight. There's no checks. They can attack our rook, but then we just kick the knight out again. Let's attack the center here. If the knight hops in, we've got queen takes pawn. I think. Knight takes, queen takes. Yeah, we do. All right, we're up a pawn. Let's go. We are up a pawn. Now this knight is hanging and needs to go somewhere. No, there's a fork. Oh, I missed the fork, dude. Oh, that's so infuriating. I thought I was playing well. Oh, now just rook here. They're just trading everything off. I'm going to try and at least create a nice pass pawn here. If we can. I wonder if there's any universe with it where this is holdable. Honestly, like, I'm probably losing this like 9 times out of 10, though. Maybe we can push and create a passer. This doesn't even create a pass pawn, to be honest. Let's just get these pawns rolling. Maybe we can intimidate this guy. Push? No. Let's just keep rolling. We've got like a 5 versus 3 kind of over here. I mean, bishop here does nothing, but it's kind of it's a move I'm considering. Whatever. Let's just push all of the pawns and keep it as closed as possible. If they push, we push back. I think this bishop has to move, though. I guess there. And then we just keep rolling. We just keep rolling, guys. Can I push? No. I guess takes is fine because we create a passer. My thought here is just push, though. Just push. If takes, king takes, takes. Pawn takes, king takes. We create a passer. Perfect. Now our king comes around and takes this pawn. We can't play a check. How do we hold on to these pawns here? I think we need to try and trade these pawns off. So I'm just going to push here and see if we can make some trades. This looks fine. I mean, this looks defendable. We've got all of our pawns on light squares. Here, check. Here, takes, check. Here. Here. Check. All right, we got to go for it, guys. I don't see a better option. It's like check and push. And we grab this pawn and we push this one. And our bishop will... Okay, push. Our bishop will guard the promotion. This bishop can sit here and it can never be captured. But I'm worried he's going to trade bishop for rook and just promote this. So that's my main fear. Like if we go bishop back, rook takes, pawn takes, push, push. Okay, that's fine. Bishop back, rook takes, pawn takes, king takes, king here, king here, king here. Push, 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 push. I don't think it quite works, guys. I think my king needs to step forward. Like maybe just all the way. I'm really worried about this rook sack, guys. The thing is, I don't think it quite works. We're just lost, guys. We are just lost. If he steps forward again, we have to play bishop back. No. No, dude. Is there any tricks here? All right. It's just over. I mean, is this worth it? I don't know. I don't know. I was just like king here, queen here. The bishop in. Is there any universe he just like brain farts and like lets me promote here? I don't think so. It's like this, queen takes promote. Ah, fall for it, bro. All right, we'll just resign. No, dude. Oh my gosh. We just literally blundered one fork and we played a perfect game aside from that. I don't feel like I'm playing bad right now. All right, let's get into another game here. 1 second, guys. Oops. Sorry about that. All right, we'll do D4 this game. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch at High Variance TV, popping the links in the comments in the chats again. Let's push this pawn. So we're just trying to support the center here in the middle. Probably bring the knight out again. We're just trying to build a strong center basically right now to start the game off with. Happy to trade off this strong bishop that is slicing through my position. Also develop my queen into the game. All right. Let's bring our knight out. Not sure whether I want to castle short or long just yet, but should be fine either way. I mean, we could castle long. Just push in the center. Our opponent's like a little bit passive here, I think. Okay. This signals to me castle short. Just trying to open things up over here. Do I play over the board? Yeah. But so far, yeah, like as Alec is saying, no like FIDE rated tournaments or anything like that. Our opponent's king is still in the center. He's blocked his bishop from developing. I think it's time for us to just push in the middle, try and break things open and get attacking here. Knight takes, queen takes. Maybe knight here next, trying to sack in the center. I mean, I'd rather not trade this bishop off. Honestly, I'm not sure I see like another path forward here. Maybe bishop back, keeping this pawn safe. It's kind of lame. We'll just run it. We'll just run it. I want to bring my rook into the center, so we're threatening to take this knight because the pawn won't be able to recapture. Again, our opponent still has not castled yet, which is it's kind of late in the game for that, to be honest. I'm just trying to make sure that they can never castle. This is a good move to accomplish that. If they were to castle, the rook would sit here on f8, and we would have a fork of the rook and the queen. Trying to get f4, f5 in here to just keep trying to break away the center. And yeah, they blunder the fork, which is nice. That's the entire reason we brought the knight there, so glad to see at least one of my plans work out today. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying watching, or click that subscribe or follow button. Take. I guess they're saying, okay, you take that, I'll take here. But I think after that we've got queen back, but then bishop takes a check. I think we might drop a couple pawns in the center here, potentially. I mean, the thing is, if they do it right away, though, I guess we've got... That's like a check here. That's pretty scary. Check, king here, check. I mean, it's probably not worth count. Oh my gosh, he went for it. Check, king here, check, king here. Queen takes rook. I'm gonna go for it. This rook will be hanging at the end of the sequence. We could also next take this pawn with check. Now, there's going to be a lot of pressure here in a second. My bishop's going to be hit. My rook is going to be potentially under fire once this all clears up. We could sack the bishop here. Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Check. It's probably at least worth thinking about. If we just go backwards here, then they push. Rook here. Bishop here. That's interesting. Let's mix in a check here, because why not? Honestly, why not grab that pawn? Maybe we can push. Where's the queen? Oh, the queen could... Oh, there's no checks. Here's the thing, right? If knight takes, we've got check, and then bishop takes pawn. That's my strategy here. I mean, this should be wraps. And then the bishop will be pinning the knight to the queen, so they'll probably just play bishop takes, queen recaptures. And then we've got a queen and two rooks versus a queen and a knight. So this should be a win here, guys. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't sell this, but we're looking good. This would be quite a monumental sell, honestly. All right, bro. Find that resign button, buddy. Find that resign button. Hey, good boy. Let's go. All right. Back up to 2150. I'd love to get back up towards that 2200 mark. Let's go, guys. What's up, Ridley? I want to Fianchetto my bishop, bring my knight here, and castle short. Our opponent is playing what's called the Danish gambit, apparently. Let's target that pawn in the center. Yeah, I don't know quite what he's going for here, to be honest. The problem is if I push, bishop takes, knight, or pawn takes, our pawns suck. So let's just hit their bishop, and then just get castled. What's up, IDK? If you want to get better at chess, just play consistently, play rapid. Try to keep pieces on the board and play complicated games. If you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch at High Variance TV. Go check it out. You will definitely get priority for your chats being read over there because there aren't a ton of chats right now. Alex says, do you think SpaceX would take you on as a salaried employee if Elon watched a stream of yours? For sure, bro. I don't know. How much does he value chess? I feel like I've seen Elon Musk say on an interview before that he doesn't like chess. He says it's too simple. Bishop takes, queen takes. I would probably more likely see him slide his bishop to h6, stopping my bishop from coming back here, and just really applying some pressure here with the bishops. But we'll see what they end up playing. Sounds sus. What opening did your engine say? Hey, what's up? What's up, Clear? Appreciate you, bro. Queen blocks doesn't work because then they can take the bishop. Bishop blocks is like viable. I honestly kind of just want to move my king though. But then check. Bishop blocks. This looks ugly, but we can actually just kind of manually castle ourselves. Like king here, rook here would pin the queen to our opponent's king. What? Dictator? What's up, Sebastian? Guys, I don't play viewers except for on Sundays when we do viewer tournaments. So click that follow button and come back on Sunday. Let's kick this bishop, just trying to get some nice development here. Our opponent played a nice game so far. But yeah, hopefully bishop here, pinning the knight to the queen. Can trade off, open up our opponent's king, and slide out of the way. That is my plan short term here. Let's kick that bishop again. Wait. What? And are we missing something? I'm like, what? I'm so confused, bro. Yo, I'm just engagement baiting, guys. I'm just engagement baiting. Obviously, bro, y'all wouldn't understand it, man. It's just part of the game, man. I'm just engagement baiting. No infiltration now. Yo, y'all wouldn't understand, bro. Y'all aren't a chess streamer, man. Queen blocks these squares. We'll move our king out of the way and slide the rooks in next. I don't understand the point of that move. I guess it's so that the knight can move. Honestly, the problem with taking this pawn is I'm worried about like this knight just getting in on us. Thinking about moving my king forward. Knight takes, knight pushes, knight takes, pawn takes, queen blocks. It's kind of ugly. Gosh, I'm so bad at converting winning positions. I think that's like my biggest like kryptonite in chess. Here, check, queen blocks. Takes, takes. All right, whatever. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Bro, no way I'm missing that. Ah, that's brutal. That's brutal. I guess rook comes into the center next. One of these rooks. Oh, this pawn's hanging, though. Let's not blunder that. I mean, now we're just up a pawn. So, not too great. Bro, what is this game? I don't understand. How do I just collapse like this? Let's stop the rook from infiltrating and hit both the knights. Tragic. Very tragic. Hold on one sec, guys. All right. Let's try and get more pieces involved here. Yeah, I guess we move our queen and then the knight just hops in. Let's go this way. Or does the rook hop in? Okay, if we go here, there's a fork. So we got to go to the corner by just like process of elimination, basically. Best move in this position might be draw offer. I could see that. I could see that. I'm no coward, though. Trying to get in here. I wanted to get this rook move in before hopping my knight in. You know what? I think like rook here, queen takes, rook takes is probably like a good opportunity for us to gain some just to get some like momentum here. To be honest. Like queen here going for mate looks pretty good. Oh. Oh boy. We are getting checkmated, guys. The only thing I can think of is like just going for like some sort of perpetual. Because I can't guard both these squares. I just can't. There's just no way to do that. All right, we're gonna go for a perpetual. Let's see if we can figure something out here. I'm not sure if this would be better, but then rook blocks. We're almost out of checks already. Let's go this way first. Here's a check. If we check like this and then rook blocks, we're out of checks already. There's no... Well... Yeah, we're out of checks after rook here. All right, guys. GG's. We had a couple pretty bad blunders that game, not gonna lie. If you want to make me feel a little bit better about myself, don't forget to tap that like button. And check out my Twitch stream at High Variance TV. I'm putting links again in both of the chats. It's pinned on my YouTube stream. Best move might be queen sacrifice to show dominance. That is dominant. I like that. Let's keep the center defended. Maybe bring the bishop out next to get out of this pin. I'm going to fiend Keto this bishop and castle short. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to tap that subscribe and follow button. Queen recaptures. Let's bring the bishop out and get ready to castle short here. Alec, congrats on the promotion. No pressure to be in the chat more, but you've earned it. Let's hit the bishop. The knight's obviously trying to hop in. We'll just slide the rook forward. What's up, Sebastian? I do not play professionally. Definitely do not play professionally. I don't want him to hop in here. So let's start preparing our knight to trade it off. Okay, obviously we got to move our rook out of the way here. Let's go here. Now we're threatening to push this pawn, which is super dangerous. Ah, okay, they stopped in time. But yeah, let's go trade this knight off. I'm just going to pre-move the recapture here. Hey, thanks for the follow, Elsa. Thank you, Carter. Thank you, Bambi. Thanks for the gold coins, Lambro. Appreciate you, bro. Do you know Gotham Chess by chance? I've watched his videos for sure. Rook here next, probably. Can we just push? If they push, we take. If they take, our knight gets developed. But I guess we can't capture. Okay, I'm not going to push. I don't want to get in a situation where we create a passed pawn. We could start rolling our pawns as well. We've got some interesting options here. Or like knight here and here, creating a blockade. Kind of like just pushing the pawns on our queen side. This just feels nice and active. Just trying to create some play here. Takes, pawn takes. Starting to maybe push up the board here a bit. Okay, there's some good tension here. Let's push rook here. Maybe the queen comes over at some point. He's trying to hop in with the knight. I'm going to cut that off. Now, we are playing some attacking chess here, but I believe in my position, and that's all that's important. Ever heard of Akeem Chess? Definitely. Yeah, his videos are great. Very wholesome guy. Very high quality stuff. Push, takes, takes, takes. That knight is going to be annoying. So right now the threat is pawn takes, then rook takes pawn. So I'm going to slide my queen forward to keep that pawn safe. What's up, Sleeping Joe? I actually offered chess lessons. If you want to check it out, check out my bio for the business email. Oh no! Now we're losing this pawn. Yeah. And then we're gonna have this pawn getting hit twice. My position's falling apart just because of one bad move. That is a shame. Maybe we can grab something back here. Just thinking like queen takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Like maybe we'll win something back here. And like obviously my queen's not hanging because the rook defends. Pawn takes, rook takes. If we could open this up and open our bishop up. Oh no, that is such an annoying move. Ah. Good move, man. Okay, we got to go back here. We are in a lot of trouble now. We're only down one pawn, or two pawns, I guess. Okay, now the rook has to move and we can grab a pawn. This is what we were just talking about. This is nice for us, guys. This could be a little bit of a momentum swing here. Oh! Free rook. Free rook. I mean, I don't know if it's free, but kind of free. I want to win this pawn back. Ooh, not like this. That's a fork. Maybe we just keep this pawn safe for now. Ooh, this is a lot of pawns to stop, guys. This is a lot of pawns to stop. Thing is, he just pushes. Maybe they'll blunder and take this pawn. Nope. Okay, let's keep our pawns safe. They can fork and push, I guess. I don't think the knight's going to come forward like that, though. Okay. Can't push again because of rook takes, so they want to push this pawn next. Slow the roll a little bit. Now they can't play a4. If they push, they're setting up a fork. We're not going to fall for that. I'm just trying to bring my king into the game. I could see a situation where if we can win a couple pawns back, it will be worth to sack the exchange. Rook here, targeting this pawn. We do have the rook pair. Maybe the best play is just to get to the second rank. But I'm trying to stop these pawns instead. Maybe that's not the right strategy. Who knows? Rook takes, pawn takes, king here. Knight takes, king takes. Rook takes, knight takes with check. King takes pawn. Then it would get forked. I think this is better. I think this is fine for us. But yeah, we can't play king takes because of the fork. We'd have to go like here. And then play rook takes pawn. Oh, I missed that. Oh my gosh, no. If I go here, there's a knight fork. We're in so much trouble. King here, there's a knight fork. King here, there's a knight fork. I can't go this way. So I guess the only way is forward. If the knight hops forward, like, we take the pawn. Can I get around this way? There's still that check. Oh, that's not a knight fork. I just wasted a move. I gotta go back. I don't really have another option. I gotta go back now. This is my best move. I still can't go all the way back. This is just GG's, guys. I just can't do anything. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I mean, we're just getting steamrolled. I guess I'll stop the king from stepping forward. I gotta try something. We'll run our king over and try and grab these pawns. Like this. It's lost, though. I mean, there's... you know. King here, rook here, maybe. King here, rook here, takes. I don't know, guys. Beyond cooked. So, like, takes, push, back. Guess we can take a pawn. Take 2 pawns. Rook here, the knight blocks. We can't do that, so we've got to come back this way. And then I guess we just push and pray. Does that make sense? Push and pray. Just trying to get the king in. I'm just gonna stick to pushing and praying here. Like knight here. Rook here. It's funny, we still can't take this pawn. We can't even take it because he just pushes. Like, takes, push. Oh, you know what I should have played is rook here. Because then he goes here, push. Nah, I mean, we're lost either way. We're just totally lost either way. Give me your pawn, buddy. Check, takes, king here. Dude, I can't win today. What is up with these games, man? I just can't win. I'm trying my best, but dude, I'm just on an L streak these past couple days, man. Gotta lock back in on the chess. Yeah, I'm just losing on purpose so I can have a stream where I win a bunch of games in a row. Exactly. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live with streams like this one pretty much every single day. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming in the near future. Let's bring the bishop out. Bring the queen out. Slide this back. If the bishop takes, we take back with the pawn, opening our rook up. Yeah, I don't want to trade my bishop off for his knight, so we'll just take. Maybe we castle long this game. It's tempting. Let's just develop another minor piece here. I mean, if we really want to attack, we have to play f5 here probably. Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes. All right, let's just go for it. We'll castle, we'll play f5. What are minor pieces? Those are the bishops and the knights. Whereas like the heavy pieces, the major pieces is like the rooks and the queen. So g6, then f5 here. If you guys want to support a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch. I promise you only have to watch one ad when you load it up. I don't put midstream ads, which kind of differentiates my content a bit. So yeah, go check it out if you want to support a little bit extra. Yo, is the reverse London good for black? Yeah. No. Your queen will get trapped if you play this opening. So. I mean, it's just gone. It's just gone. Why am I losing in 14 moves, bro? What is this? What is this AI slop, dude? What is this AI slop? Oh my gosh. All right, we're rematching this guy. Apparently he's 1-0 against me on stream today, so that's interesting. Take. All right, we'll do the I mean, I guess this kind of turned into like the the 4 knights opening kind of. I know it's not the same, but you don't really see this a lot. I guess we'll let's kick this bishop out. I want to get my bishop out. Let's go for this, like bishop to e2 next, getting out of the pin. And then ooh, they castled long. Okay. Hold on. Oh boy. Am I cooked, chat? I'm just gonna keep developing. I mean, if they push again, we just like move our knight. We're not losing any material. Not sure why they did that trade. Ooh, okay. There's light squared weaknesses, but I still have my light squared bishop. I guess they want to play pawn forward and then this knight move. Yep. Yep. All right, we need to castle. We need to get our king out of the center. It's absolutely that time. Do you stream on YouTube often? Yeah, I go live pretty much every single day. Streams like this one. We also do viewer tournaments on Sundays. We've been doing some collabs recently. What's up, Borelli? I'm considering this knight move. Let's force this knight to make a choice. I'm gonna just snap it off if it jumps in. I mean, that sucks. I mean, our position is not good here. Let me start off by saying that. But we're not down material yet, which is like a good thing. Knight here, queen here. So that's not a good move. Let's push a pawn first so the knight can hop in better. Then like rook to c1 maybe. Can we get channel point gambling on Twitch so if you're on a loss streak, at least somebody is winning? I would love to find more ways to incorporate gambling with my channel. I need a stake partnership. Just adding more defenders to this knight here. We can't move it now because the bishop and the rook would coordinate and hit the pawn. So like this, rook takes pawn, knight takes, rook takes. I mean, that could be fine, but I don't love it. Maybe now we can play knight here, bishop here. How long have you been streaming? Just for a couple months now. We're going to need to add an extra defender to this pawn. Bishop backwards. That doesn't work. We're in trouble. If we play bishop backwards, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes, and then queen takes queen, and we lose material. So knight back. But then the bishop hits us. I think this pawn is just falling, guys. It's pretty tragic. Top 10 tragic anime pawn moments. Grow a beard, it'll help you win. Guys, I am not seeing a way out of this. I'm just going to reroute my knight, try and hop it in. Maybe we'll be able to play some checks, trade off this knight uncomfortably. There could be something good to come from this. I'm thinking like rook takes, bishop takes, knight hops in. Then the bishop has to go out, and we just lose the one pawn. And we don't lose too much to our structural support here, with still having those same two pawn islands. Queen takes. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just the same concept. Do we play bishop takes first, messing up our opponent's pawn structure? Makes sense to me. Okay. Down a pawn. Our knight defends this pawn. Oh, wait, we're not down a pawn. I forgot my opponent gambited a pawn in the opening. Cool. Do you guys ever do that where like you're like, oh, like we're not down a pawn? I feel like that's probably relatable. Knight here. Then the bishop just moves. Maybe I should just go start grabbing pawns. Just yoink some pawns over here. Or like this way. We've got like, I think this pawn is very vulnerable because the rook can't defend it and neither can the bishop. So like knight here and here. Plus that'd be a fork right now. I mean, GG's to that pawn. I'm not going to be able to save you here, buddy. I'm going after this pawn. The reason I went to this square is that he can't push this pawn now because I would take. And then I would just go back and go after this pawn again. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to tap that like button, click subscribe, or follow. Fitness instructor says time to buy that minoxidil. What, bro? Am I balding? Am I bald, chat? Let me know. Check out my Twitch stream at this link. Oh, is minoxidil for the beard? Okay, I got you. Type shit. Here takes. We go back to that same fork. My knight is on some bullshit right now. It's keeping me in this game. Rook here, rook here. Oh my gosh, rook here? That's checkmate. Yo, my knight is carrying right now. That's checkmate if the bishop moves. If the king steps forward, I think we just play a check and take the bishop. Oh, the rook can go here and defend, I guess, but then knight here. Okay. We might only just be winning a pawn from this, but this is a nice move. Let's go, guys. We're cooking. We're cooking. Bishop moves. Checkmate. He sees it. He's taking some time to think right now for a reason. I know that. Okay. Okay. What are our options? Knight takes, and we hit the bishop. What else do we have, though? I mean, I don't see anything else that's, like, lucrative here. The bishop just moves. We bring the knight back. Okay. This is a fork now. My knight is on a rampage. My knight will be... They will sing songs about my knight from this game. Now, the position we're going to get into is it's going to be a 2v0 over here. I'm going to have a 4v1 on this side of the board, which could be sketchy, for sure. I'm not ruling that out. I mean, I guess maybe the problem is, okay, perfect. 1v0 is much better than a 2v0. Dude, if my knight pumps out another fork here, it'll be, oh my gosh, okay, he doesn't blunder it. He doesn't blunder it. It's probably just go time. It's probably just go time. I'm not really worried about my knight getting trapped here. Oh boy. Off to the races. We need to trade this bishop off. It's guarding the promotion square. Oh, here and then they push. Check, king here. Oh, that's a fork. King here, check, and we pick up the bishop. If he takes with the rook, we take back with the rook. And then the pawn can't promote because there's a light square that it has to get through still. I think. The king will have to come all the way forward, and by the time it's done that, hopefully our pawns can promote. This is going to be down to the wire, though, guys. Do you play viewers? Yes, we do viewer tournaments on Sundays. So click that follow button and come back on Sunday. They're usually a pretty cool event. This knight is legendary, bro. This knight is cooking. Let's go. Takes. Go, buddy. 2 squares to glory. I mean, this should be super easy for us to convert, to be honest. Let's go, guys. Dude, what a win, bro. Those knight moves were actually crazy. Yeah, I'll take a queen. It's almost checkmate. Where's the mate? This guy beat us earlier on stream as well, so this is a little bit of payback for us, which I always like. Check. I'm 23 years old. Here and mate. Here, here. Why is blood still playing? I wonder if I can get him to come up here and pawn checkmate him. Can you run this way, buddy? Okay, good. It's not really a pawn mate opportunity, though. I kind of want to go make some knights or something. I mean, that's almost checkmate. Just kidding. Should I play this? Alright. I'll just play the checkmate. GG's, guys. Let's go. Yeah, this guy wasn't ready for the new and improved me, man. It's been 20 minutes. I'm on another level now. That knight, MVP, bro. I know he died at the end there, but they'll sing songs about that night. Hey, thanks for the chilies. Bring the knight out. Do I play bullet? Not really. Not really is the answer to that. Let's push here. Bishop to g4 next. Pinning the knight to the queen is kind of a key move to get in here. Okay. If they try to like really trap our bishop in. Oh. Okay, fine. You know what? Whatever. Trade it off, bro. I can tell you really want to. I'll give you what you want. If he does this, we'll be threatening knight takes pawn. I can't quite hop in. Okay, let's just cement this bishop in. If he kicks it out, we'll just drop back here. And now we have this hook pawn where we can use our queen and bishop and maybe sacrifice in the future. Hit the rook. If knight takes, knight recaptures. Ooh, we blundered a pawn. I'm playing too fast here. I got to slow down. If you guys want to support the stream a little bit extra, I'm also live on Twitch. Check out the link pinned in chat on YouTube, and I just put it in chat on TikTok. High Variance TV. Then we support the spawn. Or we push it. We can't push it. Never mind. I don't love this. It's kind of not super safe for my king when they have 2 knights left. But hopefully this is something that we can hold. I want to slide my king forward. Just have a little bit more control over these dark squares. Let's set up this battery. Maybe there'll be a sacrifice in the future. Can you play the Italians? Yeah, I play the Italian sometimes. I'm sure you'll see that if you keep watching. Just hop in with the knight. Again, trading off his knights is not bad for us when we have these weak dark squares and no dark squared bishop to defend ourselves. Boom. F5. Takes. Rook takes. And we're building an attack here. Let's take. Bishop captures. The knight hops in. I'm trying to get to this square. Looks nice. And then the bishop sack just becomes so good. Okay, interesting. I guess we still go for it. Yeah, we still go for it. Maybe bishop here next. I don't know what that does. Can we just push? I guess if we push, the rook gets opened up, so we don't really want to do that. How about we do, though? Because the bishop and the knight will hit this pawn. Like, if he plays takes, bishop takes. Oh, we drop a pawn. We can't take back with the knight. Okay. You know what? Losing a pawn's not the end of the world. It's all good. If we go this way, does the queen get in? Maybe we just block with the rook here. Play it safe. Can I just grab a pawn here? Queen takes, rook takes, king takes, rook check. King backwards. We could probably grab a pawn here. Yeah, why not? Why not? As long as we're keeping an eye on this pawn. Like rook takes, king takes, check. We probably don't step forward because of the queen checks. So maybe just king backwards next. Yeah. Yep. Last piece we need to develop is this rook. We're going to need that if we want to hold our own here. Our opponent's knight is quite weak, but it has opportunities to hop in here pretty quickly. Yeah, that's a legit threat. They're hanging their knight, quote unquote, because check. Regardless of which way I go, I'm getting mated. So we definitely cannot accept this free knight. I'm thinking just queen here. Keep an eye on this pawn. The only issue with queen here is that we drop this pawn. But I honestly don't see a better way to keep this safe. Maybe like queen back? Actually, I like this move. Because it's hitting the knight and the rook and defending this pawn. Looks nice. I guess what's the downside here of me playing knight takes pawn and hitting the queen is maybe what I'm failing to understand here. This feels like a blunder for my opponent. Unless I'm missing something, which happens all the time, but the queen's going to have to keep this rook safe, and once it moves, the knight defends the checkmate. I'm trying to calculate, can I take this knight? My intuition is no, right? Because of queen check. It's perpetual at best for me, probably. I want to keep my knight here. It just defends some checkmating ideas. How do we get my rook more involved? So right now these are the checks. I guess rook here would stop this check. Keep an eye on my pawn. It's not super active though. I like rook to f8 better. Feels more active. Rook to f8, queen check. King to the corner. Yeah, this feels better. Knight's also stopping this queen from infiltrating this way, which is nice. Oh, wait. Can they push? They might just have g4 there. So queen here to trade queens is my first thought. My other thought is checking. Once the king goes here, though, I don't see a follow-up check, and that's kind of the main issue. Queen takes, rook takes pawn. Okay. Just slide over. Really, really tense game here. Hey, thanks for the 100, Josh Leonard. Appreciate you, buddy. Looking at knight here. I mean, realistically, why not? I guess the concern for me here is the queen infiltration. For knight here, can always bail out with some perpetual check. So threat is check and mate. I guess it's not mate because the queen defends, but the queen once the queen moves, it's like queen here, for example, check and mate. If they play knight takes, I'm not sure whether I just bail out and do a perpetual check, or if I take back with pawn. I could also check and take back with queen. We'll have some options that we need to consider. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. We go live pretty much every single day with streams like this one. I guess so. This pawn's just totally hanging. Okay, knight takes, pawn takes creates a passer, and then we play rook takes pawn. They're also going to have pass pawns. They're going to have two pass pawns here. I'm just going to go, guys. I'm just going to go. We're threatening to push. Rook takes pawn. Four minutes versus 6 minutes. We're doing okay on the clock here. Rook here would be annoying, cutting my king off from entering the game. Let's get our king in now. We'll leave a chance to. This pawn is not going to promote. Let me just run our king over, I think. Yeah, just run my king over. Okay. Oh, they have a check. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm playing this wrong. I'm absolutely just playing this wrong. I'm in Zugzwang now. Oh, I'm so bad at endgames sometimes, dude. I'm so bad at endgames. Um, this is a draw. This is just a draw now. That's such a shame. All right, I'm just gonna offer this guy a draw. They declined my draw offer. All right, bro. I mean, they're like essentially saying like, "Hey, I might have a chance to flag you here." Um, yeah. They're not gonna flag me. They're not gonna checkmate me. I'll just keep the king from coming forward here. The rook will just slide back and forth. I mean, there's just no point in doing this, bro. There's really no point. Like, bro, come on. What are we doing here? We're 2000s. Come on, dude. Like, let's just... What are we doing, bro? Let's get ourselves a couple seconds back in our day here. All right. I'm still down at 2130. It's just disappointing when I know that, like, I'm winning these end games and then something goes wrong, so... Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. And check out my Twitch if you'd like to support a little bit extra. Links are pinned in chats. Bishop here pins the knight to the queen. Let's kick this bishop out. I'll move my king to the corner. Maybe we'll play f5 here. Bishop back. This is the Roy Lopez opening that my opponent played. I'm playing the Cozio defense. What's up, Chapo? Quick forward. What's up, Prominent? I'm trying to get f5 in here. That's kind of how I like to play this position, because we kind of just are able to generate a big attack here. And we sacrifice a little bit of king safety, but it turns into like some pretty fun positions usually. Push and push again. Oh, knight here. Or even just push. I think that they can push, and once our knight moves, they can hop in. Oh. Okay. I think the knight wants to hop back in here again. We blundered. We just need to find the next best move in the position. Okay, we hit the knight. It can still hop in, obviously, here, but hopefully this isn't a bad move. Now I'm thinking like bishop here, queen here. My queen is almost trapped, but we can take the pawn on h3. Oh, but queen here, fork. What other options do we have? We have no other options. This is gonna get really weird after this, because we're gonna have like an attack, but we're gonna be down a piece. Can't be set up for a legendary comeback if you aren't down any material. Facts. They just go for the queen trade though, which is fair enough. They're just up a clean pawn. We've got these ugly doubled pawns. Our king is wide open. I get why you would want to trade down into a position like this one. Thank you for the follow, Jack. Appreciate it. Okay, this pawn is just hit. If we take and they take back, this pawn is still hit. So I actually don't think there's a way for us to defend this pawn. So I might just let it die. I mean, I just, like... Yeah. Maybe this. So we kick this knight, and then we can take that one. But I think they just... Well, then we'd take the bishop. Maybe this works. Then we can take the knight, and they have to take back with pawn. We're displacing this knight from recapturing. If they take this pawn with the knight, we slide our rook over, and we grab this pawn. So I'm not concerned about that. There's no... I mean, this is a fork, though. I think we take first, and then we go from there. Okay, how do we want to address this? This pawn is not really hanging, again, because the rook just comes behind. This is the fork I'm worried about more. We could either move our bishop or our rook out of the way. This looks reasonable. Now, if this move is played, our bishop can move here, I guess. But then rook here. Maybe we allow the knight to trade off the bishop. It's just like this bishop is actually providing a lot of defense for our king. Knight takes d4. What? I don't get it. Wait, never mind, doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want this traded off. But I'm worried about bishop here, rook here. And there's no tactics, so... Tough game. Let's try and get our knight to a better square here. I mean, after this knight move, king takes, we maybe just double our rooks, but then he's just going to trade everything off. Again, we're down one pawn, but these pawns are horrible. So it feels more like we're down two pawns here, really. Can you do a brilliant, please? Bro, I'm trying. You don't think I'd be... Like... What do you want from me, bro? Thinking just rook here. Again, we don't want to trade here. Thanks for the 100, Josh. Leonard, appreciate you, bro. Knight takes. Maybe now we do king takes instead as a recapture. I'm going to force him to take some action here. After knight takes, king takes, hopefully our rook can come into the second rank here. Thanks for the 100, Josh Leonard. Appreciate it. Um, we can't double the rooks. I'm trying to remove this bishop so that we can double the rooks. They can just slide back for sure, though. This knight is doing absolutely nothing over here, by the way. We definitely need to rotate that back into the game if we want a chance here. Knight takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes. That would be good for us. But my question here is, like, how else do they defend this knight? Like, the bishop can't, the rook can't. Knight takes bishop, rook takes, knight takes rook, rook takes. That's an equal trade of material. So I guess they need to play knight takes bishop here. After that happens, I mean, oh, what? Oh, because my knight's hit? I'll just kamikaze it, I guess. If I play knight takes pawn, knight takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes. No, that doesn't work. I cannot kamikaze it. All right. Well, I guess we wanted it back in the game a little bit more anyway. Maybe it's like knight takes, king takes, so everything doesn't get traded off here. Yeah, that's probably better. But I mean, he can still trade off a set of rooks, but then we're hitting the bishop at least. This didn't win material. Like, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, bishop takes knight. It's rook and bishop versus rook and bishop, so I don't see how that would win material. Someone said, just take the king. Facts, bro. Facts. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. If you want to support a little bit extra, check out my Twitch at High Variance TV. Links are pinned in chats. Thank you, Cade, for the follow. Thank you, Chidu. Thank you, MVP. 3.5 minutes for my opponent. We're at 520. 3.5 is plenty for him to whoop me here, especially once everything gets traded off. But we are up on the clock. It's definitely worth noting. You can't take the king in chess. Yes, you can if you're playing blitz over the board. Wait, what? Okay, that's just a blunder. How does he think 2 minutes and blunder that? Oh my gosh, I'm winning. How the turntables? Oh my gosh, he blundered again. Oh my gosh, what a collapse. What a two-move collapse. This is a 22-13 we're playing right now. This guy's like almost at my peak all time, bro. The paid opponent allegations returned with an exclamation mark. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go, boys. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're probably gonna play 2 or 3 more here, and then we'll hop off for the night. But been a fun one so far. I think we're down 8 or 10 elo on rapid, so not too bad overall. And we haven't played our best, so not too upset about it. This is crazy. This is a crazy opening. Uh, just getting ready to push d4 as quickly as possible here, to be honest. I mean, knight takes, queen takes, bishop. I mean, we're just so much better here already. Do you play over the board tournaments? I do, but so far I've only played like amateur ones. You know what I mean? Like not like FIDE or USCF rated ones. Pawn takes would be interesting. Pawn takes, I'm just castling. Wow, interesting. Okay, I mean we just castle. His king is gonna take forever to castle this game, guys. Look at how much he has to move out of the way first. We're about to go like sack some things. Like queen here, bishop here, bringing our rooks into the center. If he takes this pawn, I genuinely think I'm gonna bulldoze him. By the way, just want to call that out. I might even just be able to play knight here right now, or knight takes. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen check. Doesn't quite work. Knight here, pawn takes, just opening up these lines. But then they trade queens, which we can't allow. We're gonna have to move it. We're gonna have to. It's just the queen trade. It's just the queen trade, man. All right, we'll hop back. They're just going to trade queens. I pretty much guarantee it. They're going to trade queens and grab this pawn. And then we're not going to have that strong attack I was just talking about. Well, let's just get developed here. This hits the bishop and makes sure that when they take our knight, our pawns don't get doubled. Let's go forward. Knight here. Then we develop this bishop. We're just going to play some nice attacking chess here. Try and use all of our pieces. It's just unfortunate without the queen. We are limited to an extent. Wow, dude. Just pushing all of his pawns. Knight here. Rook here. Knight here. Yeah, I want to... Well, we've got a couple of reroute options. This looks the strongest to me. Hitting this pawn twice. Where do we want to go? I feel like I've moved this knight 18 billion times this game. It's just been an all night moves game. I guess we just go back. Guess we just go back here. One sec, guys. Ugh. Sorry, I just had to go pull up my Stockfish engine really quick. Attack this pawn twice. Their light squared bishop is very strong right now, so if they trade it off, there are definitely some positive takeaways for us there. Bishop takes, rook takes. If they push this pawn, we can take with check here. Okay, and they just push. That makes sense. Let's continue to make progress here if we can. Knight here looks decent. Trying to get a fork in. Oh, but no, because bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes. Never mind. Okay, we'll go this way. We'll go this way. I want to take over this open D file if possible. And getting this bishop developed is also a priority. But we can't do either of those moves because of the knight being hit by the bishop. I'll just push this pawn. Now we can do these moves. Could see something like bishop takes, pawn takes, rook to d3 being quite strong. Or that. Yeah, just trying to get my knight out of the way so that rook d3 can be played. That makes sense to me. I'm going to slide back. Again, we can fight for this file. I wonder if bishop takes... I don't know. I don't know if that's good. Okay, that's an interesting move. I mean, the knight keeps that defended. We're down a pawn, but hopefully we can get that pawn back here at some point. Whoa, don't I have rook takes rook? Oh, I don't, because this is a check. Bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes. Bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Rook check. It's like I almost want to play king to h1 just to make all these tactics work for me. It's a weird move, but yeah, we are threatening. Bishop takes bishop now. Oh, the knight hops in. I should have seen that. That pawn's hit. Oh, they can't take it, though. They can't take it, I don't think. Because rook takes, bishop takes. Oh, I think we're winning. Uh-oh. You blundered, buddy. This is going to be tough to hold on to still, though. We're only up 1 point of material. They have a ton of pawns, and my pieces are super uncoordinated. Oh, he just resigns. Why do you resign there? I'm never resigning as black there. He resigns -3. He resigns -3. Who does that, bro? It's literally just rook to d2. Knight here. Knight to a4. And I can't even defend this pawn for long. Like, I don't even know, guys. All right, anyway. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. If you guys are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to click that subscribe and follow button. If you want to support a little bit extra, I'm on High Variance TV on Twitch. If you're watching on the horizontal on YouTube in particular, go check out my Twitch stream. I don't even run ads on it. So there's no reason for you to be on that one versus that. Let's take. If the knight captures, knight recaptures. Let's get our bishop out onto this nice open diagonal. Oh, I've messed this up before. I think bishop here is bad because of knight here. Shoot, I always forget how to play this specific line. I'm going to take a second and think here for sure. The problem is I don't want to allow bishop here, but I can't play bishop here either, because then the knight just hops in. I'll just play this, I guess. Bishop here, rook. I think this is fine. I need to learn this line a bit better if I'm going to play this defense. Bacon, we do viewer tournaments on Sundays, so click that follow button and come back on Sunday if you want to play against me. I'm down to trade queens. I'm down to trade queens. My position is so bad. We're at that point. I actually think this is a bit of a concession for my opponent to allow this, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if they slide out of the way here. Guessing long castles? Oh, okay. Maybe my bishop goes here. I don't know. Play queen c8. Bishop here would be a skewer of the queen and rook, which could be nice. Guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to tap that like button. go. I think now we play bishop here. Bishop takes, rook takes, and then we manually castle. If they do nothing, I'll just trade. I'm just trying to untangle. I definitely made a wrong move in the opening there. And now it's untangling time. Thank you, Ralph Branch, for sharing the live. Thanks for the follow, Muab and Sleepy. I think we just take. I don't know though, guys. I don't know. Do I really want the queen like in my position like that? I'm just not sure. I kind of want to get my queen out of the way and get my rook over as well. Maybe that's a higher priority. Fianchetto the queen, rook to d8. This game is scuffed. This game is just scuffed. Sleepy says watching people better than me makes me feel much smarter. That's cool. That's good. Hopefully you're learning something. Or at least learning how not to play when I screw up at the same time. Okay, here's my thoughts. Bishop takes, queen here, rook to d8. And that should finalize untangling us. I guess I don't see how other things contribute here. But maybe they can. I mean, obviously he wants to bring his rooks into the center and run us over, but... no, there's no ELO requirement to play in the viewer tourneys. It's just unrated. Like, you don't lose or gain ELO playing in it. It's literally just for fun. And I'm going to create a club before tomorrow, so it's easier to join up than in the past. And I'll put the club link and the tournament link in the chats. Okay. Knight here hitting the queen. I can't play that. Okay, we need to move our king out of the way first. So let's play that first. Oh, which way do we go, though? This way, I guess. Oh, knight here. Because then I can't take. It's not rush here. It's not rush, guys. But yeah, our king's going to run. Oh, I can't run because of queen takes knight. Okay, we have to go this way. This is so sketchy. Knight here looks good, though. Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. I don't know, guys. The problem right now is my rook can't get out because my king can't run over. We have a lot of issues here for sure. We have a lot of issues. Now this knight hopping in looks really good. I know he wants to move the queen and play this check, but this should be good. We're not down as much on the clock as we should be, considering how long we've thought in each. I mean, we're only 19 moves in here, and we've used almost half our time, but... Okay, this pawn is hanging. The threat is to push, sending our knight back home, because otherwise we would get checkmated. This is also a threat, or like something like rook takes, bishop takes, check. I think regardless, we have to slide this rook over. So the pawn stays defended, and there's no more forking of the king and the rook in any of these lines. Do we take? I don't even think we take here. King to g7 feels like a nice safe square for our king to sit on, and it'll allow our rook to get back into the game. Okay. Again, I'm pretty sure we have to go here because otherwise the knight moves and there's like so many threats. Or we could take queen takes. Nah, because then our king never gets out. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. But if our knight moves like this, rook check, king here, rook takes, king takes, queen takes. Okay, we have bigger issues than I thought here, guys. Okay, if we play knight takes, queen takes. Oh wow, I think we're lost. I think we're lost. I'll explain why. If we play knight here, rook check, king's forced here, rook takes rook, king takes, queen takes pawn with check, king here, checkmate. If we take the knight, after queen takes hitting our rook, we'll have to defend our rook by sliding our king over, but then the check still comes. Once we move, they take that rook with checkmate. So this move and this move are both not viable. I think this knight is lost. Maybe this works. This is my only other thought here. Let's remove the queen from that square so it can't hop in. And then we'll decide what to do with our knight. Just really trying to think through all these positions here, guys. I guess queen here. If he goes this way, his queen is trapped. So I'm rooting for that. But let's assume he doesn't do that and plays queen here or here, I think are likely candidates. I think this is very likely. Knight here. Okay, that's very likely. Yeah. We can push, though. Oh, we can't push because then if the knight moves, bishop takes queen. If we go back, we just lose our knight for nothing. If we take queen check here, pawn check here. Sketchy, but it works. Sketchy, but it works. Oh, wait, they can't play queen check right away because of knight back, actually. Ooh, you know what I just realized is after queen checks, after here, queen checks, king here, there's bishop checks. I missed that. Queen here, queen takes, queen check, queen takes, rook check is checkmate. Ah, we're lost. We're lost, guys. We're losing at least an entire rook here. We needed like one more pawn move. I guess we'll see if they find it. I'm assuming they'll find it. They've been playing a very good game, so yeah. It's just actually just checkmate. Yeah. I'll let them play it. I'll just let them play it. All right, guys, we're going to play one or two more here. If you're enjoying the stream and want to catch my next one, including my viewer tournament tomorrow at around 3, don't forget to click that subscribe or follow button and come back for that. Also, check out my Twitch stream. Links in chats. I want to, one way that you can support the channel is just by heading over to my Twitch stream. I don't run ads, and, you know, I would like to do a nice raid for another streamer. So, go hop in there. It's free. Bishop here, castle short. Bishop here. Queen recaptures. We're threatening to check maybe now and pick up a pawn. If pawn pushes, we take, if I'm guessing it's knight block, then knight here, bishop takes, bishop takes. Thing is, we can't just like, if he blocks with a knight, we can't just take the pawn, because then after a rook to b8, oh no, then we would take the knight. We can. Okay, that's it, because after rook here, we move, they take our pawn. So it's, yeah, we'll push. Yeah, I think I'm trying too hard to win a pawn here. Just take, yeah, it'll take it. We'll push maybe, or we'll just castle. Let's just castle. Let's just play it safe here. Let's just play it safe here. Guys, please help me out. Head over to the Twitch stream. Let's go. Help me out, guys. My stream's over in like a game. I'm just trying to do a nice raid to another good chess streamer. Help me out. Whoa, that's a weird move, man. I'm going to try and just develop my knight here. Guess we... Wait a second. Can't we just take and hop our knight in? This looks good for us. I want to stop his knight from hopping in as well, so I'll probably push b3. Maybe b3, c4. I feel like we're just slightly better here, but it's, you know, not the most entertaining position for sure. Maybe rook to c1, and then we play c4 here. We don't want to play c3 and limit our knight's moves. I guess we have to go here, because if we go here, yeah, if we go back to c3, the rook comes in, we got to move the knight, and then we drop a pawn. I can't push. So let's bring our rook over to help facilitate that. If the knight hops in, we probably just have to trade that knight off. Oh, but then we drop a pawn. Guess we're going back. Guess we're going back. I'm not playing this well, but we haven't lost material yet, so. Knight here, knight takes, rook takes, we drop a pawn. Rook here, we drop a fork. Wow, dude, this is... Yeah. One second, guys. All right, guys. I got to get off for the night, unfortunately, here. So I'm just going to resign this one. I'm just going to resign this one, unfortunately. But it was a great stream. I enjoyed playing for all you guys. Yeah, everyone have a great rest of your night. And happy Saturday, everyone. And yeah, we will be back again at around 3 o'clock.